Hello there, hey there. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome again to yet another edition of Sunday Questions and Answer session about life, love, and well-being. Let me know how you're doing and how is your Sunday today. I hope you're keeping safe. Feel free to share the video and tag your friends on the comment section. This session is always every Sunday around this time. You can always watch a repeat on the YouTube channel in case you're going to be watching this for the first time. People send in their questions on the comment section concerning life, love, and well-being, and we try to respond to some of them. So if you watch for the first time, I hope you follow the page and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Welcome here for the next 1 hour. John Jr., I see you tuning in live. My name is Babazi Brenda, thank you. Dara, thank you so much for tuning in. Kevin Onyoni, hello there, Kevin. How are you doing? Adikin Helen, thank you for tuning in. Sylvia Nyambo, good evening to you. Josephine Joy, good evening. Kate Muiruri, I see you. Hello there. Jasmine, alive. Hello. Stella Kefa, hello there. Aisha Caroline, good evening to you too. Share the video and I hope you can present your question right now. Happy Sunday to all of you. What is your question today? Margaret Chemuka, hello there. Piri Nyake, hello there. Jackel Williams, hello from Nairobi. Thank you for tuning in. Leila Kikasha, hello there, Leila. How are you today? Linda Lee, Firstborn Wamagi, thank you for tuning in. Amina, I've seen you. Namukuve Bint Iriasa, hi. Dewane Faith, I'm waiting for the first question here today. I can see the first question here is from Wagukunda Akunde. My question, he reckon he loves me, but we both live in different cities and he is married back home. He gets upset when I'm not home on my days off. All he wants is I stay home and wait for him to finish work so we can have time to talk. Help. I don't want to lose our friendship and I'm tired of explaining myself and he doesn't understand. Wagukunda is the first question here. The man wants you to stay home. What are you saying? The first part of the the question is, you mean you live in a man in another country and he has his wife back home in his home country? I don't really understand. Is that the situation? This lady seems to be having a relationship with a married man in another country and he wants you to stay home. Yeah, the last part of your question, please keep on explaining to him. You don't need to lose, if he's married, and even if you lose him, it's not really a big loss unless you want to enjoy some free sex. I think that's what you're going to lose. But the man, if he's married, I don't know if I understood your question. If he's a married guy, he just wants to enjoy everything by himself and with you. So hopefully you are his sex object as his wife is waiting for him back home. The final decision depends with you. But if the man cannot understand that you have your days off and he keeps on getting annoyed, there's nothing you can do other than remaining doing that. As I said, if you're going to lose him, you're not going to lose the friendship. You're going to lose the sex if you've been having sex with him. All the best. Marcy Wekesa, thank you for tuning in. UAE, Asanya Osoro, I see you. June Richards, I'm doing fine. How are you? Beldina Mora, hello there. Emily Anyanga, I've seen you. Millicent Misumba. Okay, let's see the second question here. Keep on sharing the video and ask your question about life, love, and well-being after you've said hello. Aine Mbabazi Brenda, Mr. Benjamin, thank you for the show once again. My question goes, is it in order for me to expose my wealth that I worked during my singleness to a man to be married to? Wow. Is it okay? Yeah, this can be challenging, eh? It depends with how much you have known the person and his family. First of all, if I was to disclose all the wealth that I have to the woman I'm going to marry, I should have known a lot about this lady and their family and her personality and her real intentions. So I don't know how long you have known the guy. If you've known him for a short time, take your time. You don't have to reveal everything that you own. These days, people kill spouses to inherit all the wealth that you have worked for so many years. People have very weird intentions, so you have to protect your wealth the same way you're protecting your life. When the right time comes, you will begin revealing all the wealth that you have in this world. So I don't know how long you've known the guy. How long? Brenda, have you just known him for 6 months? 6 months or 1 year only. That's not enough to reveal everything. Keep on sharing the video, tag your friends. The session is every Sunday. Question and answer sessions about life, love, and well-being, wherever you are from all over the world. Ask your question on the comment section. If your question is too private, feel free to send it to our inbox. We will not reveal your identity. And then the viewers will try to give you unbiased opinion and advice. What is your question today? What is your question today? And thank you for those tags, and thank you for sharing the video. Who else is here? Let me see. Ngendo Teri Haida Matovu Anifa. Thank you for bringing in your friends here. Ruth Kimunto, I've seen you. Purity KM. Thank you for tuning in. Salim Hosi, thank you for watching from Zimbabwe. Tuesige, I've seen you too. Hello there. Uche Felix. Hello there, Uche Felix. Let me see the next question here. Dara. Hello, Benjamin. How do you deal with a friend who only call or text you when he or she needs money? Should I block? They call you when they only need money. The first thing is to tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Tell them that you always call me. Last week you called me because I know people who call me. Do you experience that? You know, when somebody texts you, hello dear, or how are you today? You know the next thing is about money. Yes, many people are struggling these days. It's very unfortunate. It's true. Most people are really in need of money. I am in need of money too. So it's normal for people to request for some help from you. And that's why I try to be sensitive to them. But at the end of the day, it's good to tell them the truth that every time you're looking for me, you're only looking for me because of money. Last week you texted me because you needed money. Today you texted me because you also need money. Last month you called me because you needed money. And tell them the truth. If you can support them or you cannot, I mean, surely the truth sets you free. I don't have money. I'm sorry, I cannot help you. And keep it moving. Some of them can abuse you. It happens these days. And it's your money. Can you imagine somebody abusing you? And that is your money that you're working for. If they abuse you, then you have every right to block them, whether it's your brother or your sister, your siblings, or a friend who is very unkind to their words and how they are treating you. Then you just block them and move on. Keep moving. This is your money. And if you have it, you have it. If you don't have, you don't have. You cannot help. Life must go on, and people should try to understand that. All the best, Dara Dara. Let me see the next question here. Anita Chieng, how can I become rich or became rich? How can you become rich? I don't know. I'm not rich. Somebody help Anita Chieng. How can you become rich? Ladies and gentlemen, how can you become rich? The rich people are only 1% in the world. There is a formula that they have, which I don't know. That formula, one formula of the rich people in the world, the top 50 richest men and women in the world, there's a formula that they have that you need to find out. Do your homework, Anita Chieng. There's a formula of how to become very rich. But there are so many things that involves and helps you to become rich. One of them is the background of your family. If the background of your family was struggling, then you have to struggle until you become rich too. Akampa Quest. I have a white girlfriend, but she keeps telling me about going to her home country because she told me she can't allow me to stay in my country, yet she's pregnant for my baby. What should I do? Should I allow to go to her or be out of the relationship? Akampa Quest. Wow. The lady has become pregnant and she's going back home. If you love her, you can go and stay with her for some time being as you keep on negotiating. I live in a country where the ladies don't relocate. Most people don't relocate in this country. And the men who have married them, they have to make a tough decision in staying with them in their country. Traditionally, most African men, and even most men in the world, they prefer to go back to their home country when they have married somebody from another country. If you love her and you want the best for your child who is to be born, just go and keep on negotiating with her. Who knows? You can have two homes in that country and also in your home country. But if you cannot swallow that and accept that for the sake of your wife or your child to be, then you will take the last option which you have put there on your sentence, walking out and leaving the child with the lady. Otherwise, the final decision depends with you. If I were you, I would still go there and we keep on talking about settling in another place where both of you can agree and can work for the two of you. All the best. Akampa Quest. All the best as you find out a better solution. Nabatua Fiorella. Why is it that whenever I get into a new relationship, always remember the terrible one I had before? I have failed to move on. Wow. Yeah, most people are in that situation, failing to move on. It takes time, depending on the way you are so close and the length of that relationship. I have a YouTube video which I made about how to move on and gives just simple steps that practically you can do to keep on moving on, like cutting off communication, of course, with your ex and your exes. You don't have to follow them. You don't need to know about what they are doing. And if you keep on following them, like most people after breaking up, you are expecting karma to hit this person. And when you follow them on social media or even if when you hear stories from people, karma is not getting them. They seem to be having a good life, better than even yours, which can be very annoying. If you're seated waiting for karma to hit somebody and it doesn't happen, it can stop you from moving on. But I believe that moving on takes time. If you have not moved on, you're still having these terrible experiences. This is when you need professionals. They are called therapists that you pay, and then they keep on counseling you on what to do and what you shouldn't do. But from my understanding, if you really want to move on, you must stay away from the exes completely, as much as possible, as much as you can. No phone call, no nothing, no even text, no even how I miss you or whatever, such kind of things. And then if you feel that you cannot be able to be in love again, then you have not healed. Just don't go into a relationship. You don't need another relationship to forget the past relationship. I think that that's what I can. You don't need another new marriage to forget a very bad marriage. You don't need that. It's not a must. Have you enjoyed your single life? If this person who was together with you in a relationship put you through hell, and you are scared of going through another hell, why don't you just enjoy your life alone and keep yourself busy as you enjoy your single life until you begin to feel happy about yourself, your life, your body, and then start the journey of dating again? So, Nabacho Fiorella, I don't know how long you have been heartbroken. Take your time. Hopefully you will heal and start to get a better relationship again. All the best. Okay. What is your question today? Keep on sharing the video. Tag your friends. Let me see. Justina Michael. No, I'm not from Nigeria. I'm from Kenya. I'm not a Nigerian. Hey, Bunaziana, thank you so much. Happy Sunday to you too. Thank you. Thank you so much. Felix Otieno, I see you watching. Thank you so much. Babiri Angela, thank you for the compliment. Thank you. Malinga, I need to build a lodge in Uganda, but how much money it can cost, I'm not so sure. You need to go there and find out physically. Grace Munde Tuva has a question here. How do you deal with a jealous man overthinking negative thoughts about you? Remember, it's a long-distance relationship. Wow. Long distance and he's jealous. Grace Munde, those are very usually complicated affairs. If it's long distance and somebody's jealous, there are certain things you can do practically to reduce the jealousness. Find out why are they jealous. Is it from social media? It normally begins with social media, from comments and people who are your friends. I can see you don't even have a picture on. Where does this jealous come from, Grace Mwende? Where is the jealous coming from? You need to find the source. Once you know the source, then you begin finding the solution. But otherwise, if there are negative thoughts, then it means the relationship is taking longer. People become jealous because the affair is taking too long to meet each other. And when they don't know when can you see each other, Grace? I've always asked this question. If your long distance relationship is becoming hard and harder, like they always become, then it means you have stayed too long without seeing each other. And if there's no chance of seeing each other, people will come with so many excuses and so many dramas, including jealous. So please find the source of this jealousness and plan to meet each other as soon as you can. If you cannot, then there's something wrong with this relationship, the way it started. What were the intentions? All the best, Grace. Mercy Onkwante Mercy, thank you so much. Happy Sunday to you too. Phyllis Nafuna, thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Let me see the next question here. Serini Namulu. Hello, after heartbroken in 3 years now, but I hate men. I can fall in love today, but tomorrow I say no to that guy. I don't know if I have a problem. How can I love again? Yeah, the same thing that I was just talking about. You need total healing. It takes time. 3 years now. Wow. And you hate men. My message to you and any sister or any lady who is in this situation, the moment you begin saying, I hate men, or I used to hate women because a woman betrayed me more than 15 years ago. And what you prophesy, what you say every time, it will remain like that. There is no way you will say, I hate men or I hate women, and you want to be in a relationship. How about you begin saying, I hate the relationship I was in the past, and stick to that, and begin seeing every other man that you meet very different and unique. Have you learned about your past weaknesses or your current weaknesses as Namul? What is your biggest weakness? What have you done about it? Do you have anger issues? Have you worked on it? Do you get jealous quickly? Do you fall in love too quickly or too soon? Everyone has a weakness. The more you find your weakness, the more it will help you to begin knowing on what to do and what to deal with when you meet another person. 3 years should be enough for you to begin the journey of real healing. But also, as I said earlier on, somebody asked a similar question. Cut off the communication with your exes. I really don't know. Some of you have a child with their father or the ex, and you say it's difficult to do that. But remember, you can cut off communication for the sake of your peace. You need peace. You need happiness. You need to prepare your heart and your life for another person. So if you continuously have this hatred towards someone and other people and everyone, I don't think you can get anyone else to love you and to be there for you. So I don't know whether you had a child, Namulu. I'm just imagining. And if that's the situation, then it complicates everything. But all in all, as I said, work on your weaknesses and check out what made you to end up breaking up. What did you do that you don't want to do again? And then the people that you're meeting also are very important. Yeah? The men that you begin chatting with and talking with are very, very important. If you want to find a serious person, you have to start from the word go until you find the most serious one. But all the best, Namulu. If you want to move on, again, in my YouTube channel, Benjamin J.R. Bogonko, just go to YouTube and type there Benjamin Junior Bogonko and then include the title Moving On. Watch the video. It's only about 7 minutes. Hopefully what I said that has also helped me to move on from very bad relationships can help you and begin loving people. Relationships are not bad. It's people who are very bad. Very, very bad people. Let me see the next question here. Leila Kikasha. I have a friend whose husband forced her into prostitution, saying that maisha ni ngumu, so anamruhusu alale na wanaume. Ndo apate pesa. She needs advice. Wow. This man is forcing her to into prostitution to make money by sleeping with different men. Oh, she needs advice. Oh, Lila Kikash, I think your friend is doing something wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Somebody forcing you to do all that. I mean, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. That's a very selfish man, a selfish person. So tell your friend to leave the man alone. End of the story. Unless she can do the same to her daughter. You know, there are certain things. to ask your friend, can she force her daughter? We know mothers who have done that. They are even doing that up to now for the sake of money, which is very unfair and very unfortunate. There are many other ways of making genuine source of income, no matter how small or little it is. Tell your friend to leave that man alone and do something better, or something that she is enjoying doing it from her heart. That's what I would tell my sister. That's what I will tell my daughter. All the best to her, Leila, and tag her in this video or share this video to her. Nabacha Fiorella, Mr. Benjamin, 6 years now, no communication with him. And whoever approaches me with love issues, I see him not to be real for me. Yeah, Nabacho, as I said, yeah, if you have stayed for 6 years and you don't see any person serious, then you need professional counseling. Unfortunately, I don't provide that. Check it out in Google if there are relationships therapists to give you another better advice, and attend their classes. Hopefully it will help you to move on and start dating again. All the best. Hey there, Joyce Annette. How are you? Queen Alice Tival, good afternoon to you too. Thank you so much for joining. Kumuhia Maria Benjamin, I've got a white boyfriend, but he always asks me naked pictures, yet it's a long distance relationship. Does he really love me or just want to use me? Maria? Yeah. He's using you. But if you want a white man, there are certain things that you have to do. I don't know. Yeah, that's one of the processes. It's one of the processes. But a serious man who loves you will avoid doing that and show you some seriousness. Have you asked him to come and see your family if he's serious? Or you're busy helping him to enjoy seeing you naked? If he's serious with you, ask him to come and see you. Travel and come and see. If he doesn't want to do that, then you know very well that you're being used. And if you don't want to be used, leave the person alone. Try another person. Let me see the next question here. Those who are sharing the video and tagging friends, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Mercy Steve, hello Benjamin. What does it mean when your partner doesn't want you to upload some pictures? Most so full photos. Mercy Steve. Is it long distance again? Someone does not want you to upload the pictures. He's trying to control you. He's trying to control you and make you feel like you are his wife. You're not his wife. You're not yet his wife. Do what makes you happy. But also it depends with what kind of pictures. If you are posting half-naked pictures, I think your boyfriend will not be okay with that. Yeah, so understand. Ask him what kind of pictures. You said not full pictures. You mean full? I don't know even your profile picture. I can see from my system you're wearing shorts. Probably you're posting pictures attracting attention from men, and he is not very comfortable with that. So discuss with him and find out what annoys him and what kind of pictures really annoys him. But at the end of the day, I don't encourage somebody to control you in what you're doing in social media, so long as you are happy and you know what you're doing. But I wouldn't encourage you to post naked, half-naked pictures all the time. But I see so many ladies posting such kind of pictures. Even on these days, people actually read and watch a lot of stories. On Facebook is about stories, on Instagram is about the status, and on WhatsApp it's about the status. People don't scroll down the timeline. I think these days most people are focused. And when I go there, sometimes when I have some time to go through the stories of people, I see ladies dancing, turning around, twerking, posting their pictures. Some of them are half naked. I mean, it's social media. There's nothing we can do about it. If you have a very jealous man who does not understand, he will always complain. But if you love him and you respect him and you also want to make him happy, you can try to reduce in doing that. Or some people, you can censor them. You can hide them, not to see everything that you're posting. Otherwise, this is not your husband. Do what makes you happy until you get married. All the best, Mercy Steve. And tag that man here to watch and follow this video. Bundeziana, thank you so much for responding to that person who asked the question. Thank you. Lispa Omai, happy Sunday to you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Eva Vic, hi. What's the next question here? Let me see. If you're joining for the first time, remember that this is a question and answer session with me, Benjamin, every Sunday around this time. We always have this session. If you have always wanted to ask a question, you can ask today about life, love, and well-being. And we have also the repeat of this session uploaded in my YouTube channel, Benjamin Junior Bogonko. You can watch a repeat for the previous Sundays, and hopefully you follow this page today and also subscribe to this YouTube channel to watch the coming Sunday sessions. And thank you for being a part of this broadcast now. Thank you so much. Phyllis Nafuna, Benjamin, why? Why some men, when they begin relationship with him and they came to know you are working, you start to request for money from a lady? Phyllis Nafuna, thank you so much for your question. Yeah, the truth is most people are struggling financially all over the world. That's the first thing that I want everyone to understand that. But secondly, Phyllis Nafuna, if a man begins by asking you for money, just from the few weeks you have been talking with him, you have every reason to say no and just say politely, I don't have money, even if you have it, until you know his intentions. Yeah, so take your time before you send the money to the person. You should have known him a lot and developed some friendship, understand who he is and why he really wants this money before you begin sending. Otherwise, I don't know if you have a son or a daughter or brothers and sisters or your mother, your father. Those are the people you focus on before you try to fall in love with a stranger and you begin spending all your money to a stranger. If you have enough money to help the guy and you love him and you respect him, I cannot say no to that. You know yourself and you know the feelings you have and the plans you have with this guy. People do that. People help each other these days. It is not a crime, but don't help with the intention of winning someone's soul or for the sake of love. It doesn't work. If the person begins asking you for money immediately, something is wrong. He needs the money, but he doesn't care about the relationship. So you have to be careful from the word go and politely just say, no, I don't have, cannot send. Yeah. But take your time. You never know. I don't know how much you love this guy. Hello there, my brother Nyareso Kas Dirunya. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Phoebe Bonnet, Mr. Benjamin. It's 4 years since we broke up and they had a baby. Many have tried to approach me in the name of love, but I don't feel free because I think I still love the baby daddy. I've tried to move on, but but can't make it. Yeah. You're still in love with the baby daddy. Wow. You know, you can be in love with a baby daddy or a baby mama, but if they don't love you back, then you are living in a dream. You're living in a false dream that may never become a reality. So you need to begin waking up and understand that if this person left you with a child, there's a possibility they can leave you with a second child. It's a very high chance. Any lady who has been in that situation watching this video will tell you it can happen. If the person also does not want to love you back, there's nothing you can do about it. And that's one reason why you're not being able to move on. I think you have to reach a stage where you just accept the reality that the relationship never worked and I cannot be with this man, even though we have a child. And many people will try to approach you, but because you have not moved on, you will not accept them. And this is very technical for so many ladies who are watching here. I don't know, like, I think for so many ladies it's very complicated. When there's a child involved, I don't know, it's beyond even me. Like, I can't give any specific or direct practical things to do. I can only speak theoretically what you can do. Focus on your child, focus on yourself, focus on building a nice and financial stability for yourself and for your son. And that's why I was talking about the earlier on person who was saying that men ask her for money. That was Phyllis Nafuna. And I say that when you have children and you're struggling to raise even money, and then you fall in love with another person who wants the money, you are denying this child a beautiful life. But if you put all your energy and your time and efforts in raising this baby right now, it will be much better, other than focusing on trying to have a relationship. I don't know. This is and I have family members who are in the same situation, trying to settle down again. It's these days it's extremely hard. It's very hard. And you see, even in my Meet and Mingle show, most men ask the lady, do you have any children? Do you have a child? And once you say that, even on your profile picture, if you're posted, you put your child there as a cover photo. It's a factor. This is a factor that most men consider. And because they consider that, even if they approach you, they really have no intentions of being with you. Their intention is something else, maybe money and sex. So it becomes challenging for you and for yourself. And because it's very challenging, then you try not to focus on that. It's not a priority for now. The priority changes to yourself, to your son or your daughter. And hopefully, who knows, with the time, a very serious, responsible person will catch up with you once you're focused with your child and your life. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm just saying this because this is what I see right from my family all the way up to these shows that I run here. It becomes complicated and difficult to join the dating life again. But all the best. In the meantime, get a very serious hobby, a nice hobby that can actually generate some money for you. If you find that hobby, all your energy will be going there, and you will be happy to do certain things that make you happy again. And all the best, Phoebe. Let me see the next question here. Babiria Angela. Why is it that when I begin a relationship, men like photos on daily basis, not nude, and when I ask them to send theirs, they keep on dodging or else sending only one? Yeah, some people like pictures, some people don't like pictures. Yeah, I never used to understand that. So these are two people who like, there's taking pictures. There are people who like taking pictures. There are people who like posting pictures. There are people who like sending pictures. So if two people meet each other, one of you doesn't like taking pictures, or one of you doesn't like sending pictures. You have to just understand this. This is it. I've met ladies who do not want to send pictures completely. They don't. They don't take and they don't send. And I used to get very annoyed. And then I just realized we're all different. It's not a matter of a must or not a must. If you want to send to the guy almost on a daily basis, if you can do it, you can do it. But if you cannot, just tell the guy I cannot. I mean, I'm tired. I'm exhausted in taking a picture and sending to you every single day. You just tell him the truth. Even for me, I will just tell you, I mean, I sent a picture the other day and then you want me to send you today. Or sometimes I'll just tell you, go to my Instagram, you will see them, all of them, they're there. Or on my Facebook, I've posted so many pictures, more than 500. So it depends. Just reach an agreement. If you don't want to send every day, tell the guy, I cannot be able to send. A mature person should understand that. If he doesn't also want to send you, tell him, me too, I'm not going to send. But if you want any pictures, they are there on my profile. Feel free to go there and see them whenever you want. And you say they're not nude pictures, then it's not a big deal. I think it's not a very serious problem for you and him. I hope that man understands that. What is your question today? Anike baby. Hi, Mr. Benjamin. I have a boyfriend, but we are just dating online. I have not yet met him, but he always tells me to send him sexy videos and videos. Is this real or avoid act? Same thing again. That is life these days. You send if you want, you don't send if you don't want. It's not even about is the man serious or not serious. He's not serious, of course. Definitely he's not serious. But if you want to send, then you can send. But if you don't want to send, don't send. And leave him alone. All the ladies in this situation, you either send or don't send. End of the story. But if you want to know if he's a serious person, I can tell you he's not definitely serious with you. For the time being, he's not really serious. Tendai, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. Cynthia Mweshi, unfortunately, that's what's happening these days. Thank you for that there. You can send a question on my, let me check in my inbox as we come to an end of this session. I hope you're picking up something. If you still have your question, please send it back. I can see a question here. My question is to you. You get a guy you date for 6 months. He has taken you to his parents. He has gone for a lady. He has gone to the lady's home too for introduction. Then due to work, he does you always meet for hotel, talk and leave. He has never shown you where he lives. Though he wants to find a house, you move together as a couple. You only meet, have lunch or supper and leave. You never intimacy. Should somebody go ahead and marry? A person who sent me this question, I don't know. The man is just always meeting her in the hotel, but has gone, he has taken the lady to his parents. And he has also gone to the lady's home. I'm not so sure if the person is joking or sometimes being taken to the hotel all the time, it can mean two things. The person is already married, or the person, as you say, doesn't have a house, doesn't have a home, his own home. And so If he doesn't have his own home, then give him time. But he has never taken you where he lives, so I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, let me read that one more time to understand. Due to work he does, you always meet in the hotel, talk and leave. He has never shown you where he lives. I don't know. If he has not shown you where he lives, at least he has an apartment. Unless it's long distance, but if it's in the same city, he should take you. You should go to his apartment at least. But meeting in the hotel, there are more than 50 question marks there. Meeting in the hotel means I don't want you to come to my house. Why are you coming to my house? Let's meet in the hotel and do our business there. So there are question marks that you need to find out by yourself. Let me see another question here. Hello, Benjamin. Do you know any genuine person or agency that can take you to Canada? The person who asked me this question, I'm sorry, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know those agents. Okay, another one more question here. Hello, Benjamin. A friend of mine is stuck between getting a baby for her sponsor. She's been with for 13 years and broke boyfriend she met 6 months ago. The boyfriend wants to marry her. Both men want her to carry their baby. She's confused. Any help? This lady has met 2 men. She's stuck between getting a baby for her sponsor. She has been for 13 years. And also, there's a boyfriend she met 6 months ago. The boyfriend wants to marry her. Both men want her to carry their baby. She's confused. Any help? Thank you. Okay. I don't know. If the lady has two men, the one of 13 years seems like an old man, a sponsor. And the one of 6 months looks like a younger man. I really don't know what I can say about that. It depends with what the lady wants. The lady wants a child, marriage. Ladies, let me ask you the same question. You have your sponsor, which is probably an older man for 13 years, and then you meet a man of 6 months, and both of them want you to have a child for them. Who will you go for? Please put down in the comments. The person who sent me the question is watching. 2 men, an older man, you have been together for 13 years, and a younger man, you have been together for 6 months. They both want you to have a child. What would you do if you were that lady? What would you do? If I was the lady, I wouldn't have a baby. I wouldn't have a child. That's what I will do. Any man coming to you within 6 months and tells you, please, let's have a baby, who knows, the guy has also discovered you have a sponsor. We have very, very weird men these days. And he can use you. You have a sponsor? Yes. Okay. Let us trick. I hope both the men are from the same race. Not a sponsor who is a white man. Or, both. Okay, I don't know. I'm just assuming. Anyway, I'm just saying, if I was that lady, I wouldn't carry a child just simply because I've met a younger man and I don't want the sponsor to have a child with me. I wouldn't do that. You will end up with nothing. What if the sponsor finds out the truth and the other 6 months boyfriend runs away? Do you think you will survive? A child is a permanent mortgage that you have to pay. You will pay until the child is 25 years old. Ask any mother who is watching here, when was the last time they stopped paying money or spending money for their children? When did they stop? You cannot stop. A child is permanent. This is something that you have to deal with permanently. If I were you, if I were you, I wouldn't go even for that 6 months guy. Those are jokers. Men will tell you, please be pregnant for me. No. Just be pregnant for me. If you find me telling you be pregnant for me, just know I'm joking, and I'm going to punish you for the rest of your life. Once you have a child, this is a permanent solution. The only way to overcome it is if your child will die, and then you become alone. But otherwise, if you have a child, everything will come to a standstill, and your life will also stop moving. You will now focus on the child, and you'll never do anything about yourself. Hello there, Benjamin. I'm outside Kenya, and I got a guy online. The guy is requesting me to help him with money, of which he's promising to give me back. Is he serious or not? But I'm not ready to give him money. Okay. Thank you so much. The lady who sent me this question, yeah. As I said again, most people want money these days. They are struggling. If you have, you can provide. If you do not have the money, like you've said, you're not ready to give the money, yeah, just tell the man, I'm not ready, I don't have the money, and leave it like that. Yeah, leave it, and it makes it easier for you and for that person. But if you have the money, help. If you do not have the money, just leave the man alone. We have ladies who are helping. They are watching the show because they have the money and they have a helping heart. So we cannot really stop everyone. I know there are ladies who do that, and they are willing to do it out of their own heart. If you can do it, do it. If you can't, you can do it. It's the same thing with the nude pictures, nude videos. You want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. And life becomes easier for you and for yourself. Let me see the final questions here. Bundesiana. Benjamin, what advice can you give a guy who requested a lady to visit him in a friend's house, and the lady ends up falling in love with the owner of the house? Wow. That sounds like a movie, eh? You mean this lady wants to... I invite... What other can you give a guy who requested a lady to visit him in a friend's house, and the lady ends up falling in love with the owner of the house? Advice to the guy who invited? I mean, it's hard, but let him accept the lady is not interested in him. And it's painful, it sucks, but it is what it is. If the lady feels the other guy, it is what it is. So, I mean, this was not his wife. It was a girlfriend, or it was just a girl that he invited. Suck it up as a man and let it go. Don't act like this is your wife. How many ladies has this man slept with? We have men who start acting up like they have lost. If this was not your wife or a potential woman to marry, just accept the painful fact that another man has beat you on your game, and the lady has decided to go for another option. And if I was the guy, I will stop being friends with the other guy and let them enjoy life with this woman as I look for another woman. But that needs maturity to accept that. So tell the guy to accept the reality. You can only love people who love you back, not because you took them to someone's place and had an amazing sex. Only that cannot help you to be in love or to be loved. Let him accept that somebody else has taken over and start looking for another lady. Babiri Angela, if I'm married to a man and he knows that I have a kid, why does he keep on calling me secondhand in times of anger? Does he really love me? Babiri, thank you for your question. Yeah, those are the challenges of marrying or dating when you have a child. When you will have a problem, the problem is all, people put the problem aside. This is how people work these days. Somebody has been found doing something wrong. Let's say, Babida, you find this man doing something wrong. It's actually wrong. You have evidence, but he will still put it aside and bring the child in the argument. And why they do that is to make you feel guilty and to make you feel bad, and they end up making you apologize. If I were you and I am in this situation, you really have to be strong. We have ladies who are very strong by politely and firmly saying, we are talking about this thing. Don't bring my child or this child in this discussion. Put the child aside. And this thing, you begin it from the word go. Don't allow it to become, you don't give the person room to keep on doing it. When they are saying certain things about you and calling you a half, like they're saying, calling you a second hand in terms of anger, if you allow them, you give them room to keep on saying that, then it becomes normal because you have normalized it. If I were the lady who is in this situation, you tell the guy, tell the guy on the face, it's not about this child. I mean, surely, it's not about the child. Let us talk about other things. But if he has anger issues, like you're saying, it needs more serious help. And when people have anger, they can easily harm your child. And all mothers, the first person and the last person for you to harm or to hurt is their child or children. So you protect them. If people or someone has anger issues, doesn't seem to change, it doesn't seem to get better, you have every right to call it quits, to find peace. This peace that you want for yourself, your child needs it. Let me repeat that. The peace that you need for yourself every day and night, that child also needs it. In fact, he or she needs it more than you. Our world is very, very, very cruel these days. It's very hard to find a peaceful life. It comes with a lot of costs, and some of things include loneliness. You end up just being alone to find peace. You look at what COVID-19 has done to people, robbing us peace to move, to interact, to laugh, to do things that make you happy, to travel. You know, you can imagine, we work here together with DJ Sparks. You see him, the joy that he has in doing these shows, and he loves from his heart to be a DJ in a club, to see other people happy. But he has no chance to do all those things. So he finds his peace here. The same way I do my shows, I find my peace here. And you as Babiri, if you want the peace, this man is not respecting you, and the anger is always robbing you of your peace. I want to tell you that your child needs that peace more than any other person. Feel free, always feel free to walk away. Feel free to walk away. It's not really a must. I used to think it's a must, but if it's a must, let's be peaceful. If we are not peaceful, then let me find my peace with my own lonely and boring life. I think that is much better. I will be healthy. I will sleep peacefully, wake up peacefully, and do things that make me happy. So that man needs help. And if his anger is not on check, they will hurt your child, and you would have lost the most precious gift in this world. Think about it. Okay, finally, let me see the final question here. Joyce Rua, Benjamin, is it okay for a lastborn to marry a lastborn? Very nice question. It's a psychological question. There is a professor about these child numbers. I've been trying to contact him. I will plan a show together with him. One of these days, I will bring him to my Bold and Raw Talks to talk about the issue of firstborn, secondborn, thirdborn, and the lastborn dating each other. They have certain qualities and certain personalities, and yeah, it's not really It can contribute in the way they see life and the way they deal with life, but it depends with how they were brought up too. Some lastborns are brought up in a very peaceful and loving environment. And the firstborns, like for me, I'm a firstborn, so I can see how our lastborn behaves and feels about life. But it's not really a factor that a lastborn cannot work. Firstborn cannot work. Yeah, firstborn and firstborn can fight, but usually about dependence. And most firstborns, yes, we were taken care of, and our parents were there for us. But when the other kids popped up, I was forgotten completely. So I had to find out everything on my own. And that can affect somebody who is not serious to learn and become better, to change certain things in his life. So there are some firstborns who are heartbroken completely the way they were brought up in their family. And the same way, there are also lastborns who are very intelligent, very mature, very responsible, actually breadwinners in a family. So, but this is psychological. Once I get that professor to come to the show, he will talk about these characteristics and traits of the number, your number, the number you were born in the family, and how it can affect you in your life and even in your relationships. So Joyce Rua, thank you for your question. When I have that gentleman, I will let you know, and then we can all share and learn something about it. Sheila Bianca, I hope you were here yesterday in the Meet and Mingle. I hope you will find somebody. You are not lucky, don't give up. Remember that Meet and Mingle is every Saturday and Sunday. You cannot find somebody serious in one show or even 2 or even 10 shows. The most important thing is not to give up and be consistent. You know what you want. The show is every Saturday and Sunday. It can take 1 year. It can take less than a year. It can take 1 week. It can take 1 show. So don't give up and be there. Be available. Just be available and let people begin seeing you. And why not change your profile picture? Your profile picture, have you put there a quote? Start by changing your profile picture and put something attractive there. Men want to see that. Sheila Bianca, the Meet and Mingle is similar to online dating where you pay money and you upload your most beautiful pictures. Think about it that way. If you want to strategically attract more people to talk to you, begin by investing on the profile pictures and cover photos that are very appealing and attractive. Lydia Tet, hello there. Thank you so much for tuning in and thank you for listening. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Finally, let me see the last question here. Tendai, what if a man say to his wife, a barren? I don't understand what you mean. You mean the man is saying that the lady cannot have children? Yeah, we have people who think that the lady, when they can't have a child, it's the woman's problem. Mostly the men. So in such a situation, you just have to walk away. If you cannot be able to have a child and the man is blaming you that you don't have children, you leave the gentleman alone for the sake of your peace. I have seen that happening before. It's a very painful decision. But if the man is blaming you that you cannot have children, children comes through natural sex. Both of you are fertile. You have no health issues. Both of you, not just one person. And then God will bless you with a beautiful child. But if it doesn't happen, then there's nothing else we can do. You can invest on getting a more serious checkup. If both of you are willing to pay and find out who has the problem, it's possible. We have all these systems and technology these days. And hopefully the true problem will be found out. But if you cannot afford that, then there's no need to struggle to be together. Otherwise, you will be fighting over something that you don't know. Who has the problem? Is it you? Is it him? Is it both of you? And so you save yourself all this drama and pain in the name of love and no children. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this podcast. I hope you picked up something. And for all of you asked their questions, I want to sincerely say thank you so much. And everyone who was trying to respond to some of the questions. I also want to say thank you so much. Remember, the show is every Sunday around this time. If you watch for the first time, I want to say also thank you too for your time. I do not take it for granted. I hope to see you next Sunday, same time, the same host. Remember to follow this page and also to subscribe to the YouTube channel and together with my Instagram, Benjamin_Bugonku. Until next Sunday, see you in the Meet and Mingle show later on. And also, I wish you a nice week. Have a beautiful week. And for all the Muslim brothers and sisters, I think you are about to begin your Ramadan season. May Allah that you worship and believe in, and all your dua and the prayers that you have during this holy month be a success to you and to your families and your children. Thank you and God bless. Take care and stay away from COVID-19. Be safe and remember that God loves you. Thank you for watching and thank you for keeping me company. Take care.